Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Toddler may lose his eye after being kissed by someone with herpes virus. A mother thought it was April Fool's Day when a doctor said her baby had contracted herpes in the eye from a kiss. Michelle Simon's 2-year-old Juwan lost his sight when a herpes cold sore started growing in his eye 7 months ago. Complications from the infection saw the child almost lose his eye entirely, and he is now waiting for a complex eye operation to save it. Medical experts believe someone with an active herpes cold sore in their mouth must have kissed Juwan on or around his eye. Last August, the then 16-month-old developed an apparent eye infection, which antibiotic drops were not helping. When the infection got worse, a specialist eventually gave the puzzling diagnosis that Juwan had herpes simplex virus, HSV, in his eye. Michelle, 36 from Namibia, told Metro, "The doctor was telling me there's a fever blister growing in my child's cornea. I was literally looking at the doctor wondering whether it's April 1, because I thought it was an April Fool's joke. A fever blister is supposed to be on your lips or in your mouth. I've never in my life heard of a fever blister growing on someone's cornea." For weeks, doctors struggled to get the fever blister in Juwan's eye under control and had to consult experts in New York to procure the right medicine. During that time, his parents Michelle and Niels were terrified the herpes would spread to his brain or other eye. By the time the medication had an effect on the herpes, it was too late to save Juwan's eye. Michelle said, "By that time, the herpes just caused so much damage to his cornea that he essentially just lost all feeling in the eye and he could not see anything. He was completely blind. It meant the brain did not recognize the eye anymore and stopped sending signals to the eye. The gel later protecting the eye evaporated and the eye dried out. Juwan's eye began to melt away due to this loss of lubrication, and a 4-millimeter hole opened up in his eye. His parents now have to battle constant eye infections where the open hole was, and doctors said he was at risk of losing his eye completely. In order to save Juwan's eyes, the parents flew with him to specialists in Cape Town. There, the 2-year-old underwent amnion graft surgery to heal his cornea, and his eyelids were stitched together. The Namibian family will return to South Africa in April for the big operation, to transfer nerves from his leg to his eye. If that is successful, he will be able to get a cornea transport next year to save his eye entirely. Mom of 3 Michelle said, "Juwan is such a trooper, he's really just always had a smile on his face, but he was in severe pain. It is not fair for such a tiny human to go through all that." Juwan's parents, who do not carry herpes in their blood, have been left emotionally drained and conflicted by the knowledge the devastating herpes virus was transferred by a kiss. "Initially, we were really angry," the attorney said. "Both my husband and myself, we were just angry with whoever was so selfish to kiss my child in his face with an active fever blister. Kisses come from a place of love, so whoever gave him this, I'm sure it wasn't done intentionally or not with any idea to do him harm. It is like a grieving process. Why is my poor baby having to go through this?" Juwan will be on antivirals for years to come in order to stop the herpes flaring up. The astronomical cost of medication and flights to South Africa mean the family hope to fundraise to cover the rest of the treatment. Once a person is infected with the herpes simplex virus, HSV, it remains in your body for life, but will often remain dormant and not cause symptoms. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. More bleeding eye virus Lassa fever could be in UK after case arrived from Nigeria. More £11 million to be spent teaching kids how to brush their teeth properly. More British fisherman nearly has his arm ripped off by shark on dream holiday. Never miss the biggest stories with breaking news alerts in your inbox. This site is protected by Ray CAPTCHA and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.